Senator Dianne Feinstein has died at the age of 90. It is 11 a.m. on this Friday. Glad you're with us. I'm Eric Connor.
And I'm Neda Iranpour. During her decades on Capitol Hill, Feinstein made important inroads on issues ranging from gun control to the CIA's interrogation tactics. CBS's Skylar Henry now with some of the details on the senator's life and legacy from Washington.
Dianne Feinstein served in the U.S. Senate longer than any woman in American history. Along the way, the California Democrat took up wide-ranging causes, including LGBTQ rights, the environment, and gun laws.
We have to come to grips in America with our love affair with weapons.
Joe Biden, who was Senate Judiciary Chairman at the time, credited Feinstein's leadership in sponsoring the 1994 federal assault weapons ban.
She went out and did something that was a product of an incredible amount of work.
In the aftermath of the September 11th attacks, Feinstein spearheaded a 6-year review of the CIA's controversial detention and interrogation program.
If you were ordered by the president to restart the CIA's use of enhanced interrogation techniques that fall outside of the Army Field Manual, would you comply?
The San Francisco native was first elected to the city's Board of Supervisors in 1969 and ran unsuccessfully for mayor twice. Feinstein became the city's acting mayor under tragic circumstances after the 1978 assassination of Mayor George Moscone and Supervisor Harvey Milk. Following a failed run for California governor, she won a special election for a Senate seat in 1992. 5 additional terms followed. In 2018, Feinstein came under criticism during hearings on the Supreme Court nomination of Brett Kavanaugh. It was revealed the senator initially had not disclosed a letter she received detailing sexual allegations against Kavanaugh.
I did what I believe was right.
Feinstein later embraced President Biden's nomination of Ketanji Brown Jackson, who became the first African-American female Supreme Court justice.
I am very proud to support her nomination.
At age 89, Feinstein announced she would retire at the end of her term in 2024.
She's a legend. She was able to convince people on both sides of the aisle to go along with her on issue after issue after issue.
As she announced her plans, Feinstein tweeted, quote, "Even with a divided Congress, we can still pass bills that will improve lives." Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
We should also point out Feinstein was California's first female senator. She was also the longest serving senator from California. CBS 8's Abby Black now live in the newsroom with local reaction to the senator's passing. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Neda. We are hearing from federal, state, and local Democrats from California on the passing of Senator Dianne Feinstein. U.S. Senator Alex Padilla, who served alongside the senator, paid tribute to her on the Senate floor shortly after she died.
It is with profound sadness that we bid farewell to my dear friend, colleague, an outright champion for the state of California, Senator Dianne Feinstein.
Vice President Kamala Harris just sent a statement. She served and worked alongside Senator Feinstein in many roles as a San Francisco leader and in the Senate. Harris wrote, from her work to help pass the assault weapons ban in 1994 to her work to safeguard California's public lands and her longstanding advocacy for reproductive rights, marriage equality, and LGBTQ rights, Senator Feinstein helped build a better America. Governor Gavin Newsom wrote she was a political giant whose tenacity was matched by her grace. She broke down barriers and glass ceilings, but never lost her belief in the spirit of political cooperation. As we said, Feinstein was the first woman in many positions, but the longest serving female in the U.S. Senate. Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs wrote, Senator Feinstein paved the way for so many women to enter and succeed in public service, helping to break into the boys' club of politics and change the mold of who we think is ready and capable of leadership. State Senate Pro Tem Tony Atkins from San Diego says California and our nation has lost an incredible leader who dedicated her career and life to public service and opened doors for women in politics. Mayor Todd Gloria wrote, as a former mayor, Senator Feinstein was always a champion for cities in the Senate. San Diego is fortunate to have her as our representative in Washington, and our city is a better place because of her. Speaker Emeritus Nancy Pelosi and led a moment of silence on the House floor, paying tribute as a fellow San Franciscan and a female leader.
Leading us with great dignity, with great effectiveness, and great leadership.
The outpouring of condolences continue to come in. Coming up new at 11:30, we hear more from San Diego elected leaders, including Supervisor Tara Lawson Remer, who shares a childhood memory with Senator Feinstein.